We're following some breaking news this morning. Police are searching for a suspect after a stabbing in downtown OKC overnight.
Yeah, what investigators know so far, plus where exactly this happened. It's all coming up. And it's a cool start to your morning, but a big warm-up is on the way. Meteorologist Michaela Smith has your first alert forecast and when there could be a chance of more fire danger. That's coming up.
We'll get to that breaking news and more coming up in just a second. Good morning, Oklahoma. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dakota Wapakichi.
And I'm Jordan Ryan. Michaela, yesterday was absolutely beautiful as people are starting their Sunday. I'm sure they're wondering if it's going to be more of the same.
It's going to be similar. Not necessarily as nice in some regards. Just, I know Jordan hates the wind.
Yeah.
So the wind today is going to pick up a lot more than it did yesterday. Yesterday, the winds were pretty light. Temperatures were in the 60s in the afternoon. So a little bit cool for some, but we had sunshine all day. We're going to have sunshine all day today too. That's going to help give us more warmer temperatures this afternoon, back into the 80s. But another big part of that warm up that we see today is going to be due to those strong winds out of the south, kind of fueling more of those warmer temperatures. So just be prepared for some windy conditions this afternoon. Here's a look outside our RVS camera right now. The sun came up at 7:20 this morning. You're seeing a few high clouds out there, but overall 47 right now in the city, feeling more like 41. Hey, those winds have picked up though. Earlier on at 5 o'clock this morning, it was only about 10 miles per hour. Now we're at 14, and they're going to continue to pick up as we head towards the afternoon. Temperatures across the state, you're still a mixture of 50s and 40s right now, but where those winds are a little bit stronger is still off towards the west, but that'll be moving this direction. So as you head towards the afternoon, just expect those winds to get a little bit stronger for today. Come up here in a few minutes, I'll show you the rest of what your warm and windy Sunday looks like, and then talking about our alert day on Tuesday.
Well, breaking this morning, an investigation is happening now after a stabbing at a bar in Midtown last night.
Yeah, police say this was at the Collective, a pretty popular business there. Northwest 10th and Harvey. Oklahoma City police say one person was stabbed and their condition is currently unknown. They did not clarify if this happened inside or outside of that popular business. No suspect information so far is available. Any updates we do get, we'll make sure to bring to you.
He deserves a standing ovation. Would you stand and celebrate Todd's life?
Well, hundreds showed up to pay their respects to Todd Pendleton on Saturday morning. He was one of two firefighters who were killed in a crash on their way to a call.
And loved ones say he was a kind and loving man who lived his life in service of others. KOCO's Patrick Talbot listened in on that service and shows us how he will be remembered.
The alarm has ended. Firefighter Todd Pendleton has answered his final alarm in the line of duty. Though his tour has ended, his example remains. May we honor his memory not only in our words, but we carry it forward in our actions and how we serve others. Rest easy, brother. We have the lunch.
Goldby volunteer firefighter Todd Pendleton's memorial services held on Saturday morning. Firefighter Pendleton passing away on March 20th in a crash as he was responding to a house fire. Family, friends, and first responders from all over the state making their way to Norman on Saturday to pay their respects and honor the sacrifices Firefighter Pendleton made.
Todd was a great husband. Todd was an incredible dad. Not just when the boys were young, but even when they had grown and their families. They had their own families. He was still showing up. He was still loving well. He was still being dad. I heard over and over. If you know Todd, you knew he would always include you in everything. If you were around Todd, you knew personally that you belonged.
Firefighter Pendleton was a volunteer firefighter for 12 years where he gave back to the community that he was a part of, helping family, friends, and neighbors in his service. On top of being a volunteer firefighter, Pendleton worked at the Oklahoman for decades where he served as the art director. Mourners sharing their stories and their memories of Todd, saying he was a great man who was incredibly kind to all those who were around him.
Recognize people like this. I want us to do something. This is so bizarre. But Todd Pendleton, for the life that God worked and the life that God produced and the kind of man that he was, he deserves a standing ovation. Would you stand and celebrate Todd's life?
Firefighter Pendleton's partner, firefighter Brian Jenkins, who also died in that crash, was laid to rest earlier this week. Reporting, Patrick Talbot, KOCO 5 News.
A beautiful service there. Okay, now to this here. Just in our newsroom this morning, one person is dead after a crash involving ATVs in a Pottawatomie County ATV park. Well, state troopers are investigating this at the Soggy Bottom ATV park. They say 45-year-old Jason Kane from Wayne was driving alongside the, the Canadian River with two passengers. They took a turn and crossed in front of another unit driven by a 24-year-old from OKC. Well, troopers say Kane's ATV overturned, ejected him, and killed him. They say not everyone was wearing a seatbelt in Kane's ATV. His passengers and those in the other unit have little to no injuries.
And we now know the name of a man killed in a crash that happened Saturday night. 28-year-old Nolan Anderson from Guthrie was killed when his car veered off the interstate near Newalla, according to Oklahoma Highway Patrol. This happened yesterday around 7:40 p.m. on eastbound I-40 just west of the Kickapoo Turnpike. Oklahoma Highway Patrol says the car veered to the right and went off the road. They say the car then struck a bridge support before coming to a stop. The cause of that crash is still under investigation this morning.
And in Kingfisher, one person is dead after getting hit by a car. Oklahoma State troopers say this happened Friday morning around 2:30 on Highway 81, just south of County Road E850. Well, troopers say that person was walking north on the highway when they were hit, and they say that driver that was driving the car was not hurt. No word on any arrests in this. Well, lawmakers, they sure did rush to beat a big deadline inside our state capitol. So in case you missed it, here's some bills that advanced and are continuing on. Sticking with our House of Representatives, a bill requiring colleges to make policies about free speech and grades advances to the Senate. So this follows the controversial essay at OU involving student Samantha Fulnecke, basically requiring you wouldn't be graded on your free speech. A bill on data center regulation passed out of the House. This one would require separate terms and conditions for data centers. That bill, the author said, would apply only to new data centers, not existing ones.